Moldavite showed me that magic is real. Sounds crazy, but it's real, it actually is real. So, when I first got Moldavite, I realized that I was actually capable of performing real magic because magic is just science undiscovered. Shout out New World All-Star. But basically what I'm trying to say here is you hear throughout your life magic's not real, it's just these tricks, it's just fantasy, it's just, wizards aren't real, all these things. And when we're kids, sometimes we still believe in that magic. We believe in Santa, we believe in, things that we can't see, we believe in different things, and we use our imagination. I used to play games outside as a kid and really feel like I was actually living that game. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. I would pretend to be a superhero and I would actually believe that I was that superhero, and it felt real. Through my imagination it felt real. And as we go throughout our lives, the world bogs us down. We see that things that we thought maybe could be possibly real, they're just make believe. But Moldavite will reveal to you that magic is real. You are creating your reality. Things that you didn't think were possible will start to happen to you. And it's different for everybody. I'm not saying everybody will have these type of crazy experiences, but you also have to work with the Moldavite. It's not just going to automatically always happen. For some people it will. Some people accidentally run across Moldavite and their life changes. But everything that was created was once imagined, as Neville Goddard says, or Neville Goddard. And this is so true because with Moldavite, I was able to start visualizing and imagining things and then see them happen in my reality, like right after. And I was so infatuated by this, the dreams I would have, that I still have, that are just like things that would end up appearing the next day. It's just like, is this real? Am I going crazy, or is magic actually real? And I want to let you know that it is real, because who's to say that it's not? When you talk to so many people who've had Moldavite and have these experiences, and you've had the experiences yourself, who's to say it's not actually happening? So much of this reality we can't actually see with our eyes. I forget what the percentage is, but most of the light we can't actually even see. So there's things happening in the quantum field and up around us right now that we aren't actually able to physically see. And Moldavite will reveal to you that there is much more going on than you were led to believe. It comes from out of this world. It comes from a meteorite, from a planet, from wherever it came from that we don't even know. And it came here, I believe, to awaken us to a higher level of consciousness. And it's kind of like Han Solo in Star Wars. If a lot of you probably know about Star Wars, if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? But Han Solo, at the beginning of A New Hope, the first ever Star Wars movie, he doesn't believe in the Jedi. He doesn't believe in the Force. He doesn't think it's possible. He just thinks it's a crazy religion or something. And he's like, this isn't real. It's just something made up. It's just a fantasy. And then he meets a real Jedi, and he sees a real Jedi doing things and sees the Force in action. And he comes around to believing in the Force. The biggest skeptic can sometimes become a believer. And just like me, I would be skeptical that some tiny crystal could actually, or technically a tektite, don't get on me, but I would be crazy. I would think, it's crazy to believe this little rock can change my life. But when I got it, and when I felt the effects, and when I saw things happening, I became a believer. And the Force in Star Wars is similar to the source or divine energy that surrounds us. We are always connecting to that Force. We are manifesting things. We are, Star Wars actually has a lot deeper meaning than I even realized when I was a kid watching it. And Yoda's the perfect example of like a guru who's really connected to the Force. And I guess what I'm trying to say is magic is real. It's just science undiscovered, and we're all experiencing this magic even without Moldavite. Just maybe for some people, when they get Moldavite, they finally become aware of that childlike wonder again. They feel that imagination that they used to feel when they were a kid, when they were doing things, and all that was stripped away from the school system, from work, from society, from people telling you it's a bunch of BS, from people basically making fun of you for believing in magic. It can be scary, and for a while I didn't even make Moldavite videos again because I was almost scared that it would come across as too crazy and it would seem like such a far-fetched thing. And I realized how silly it seems to people who haven't experienced that magic, that I'm saying this little tiny rock can change your life, but it really can. So just know that magic is real, Moldavite power is real, and I know that. It took me a while to come around to accepting that, but I know that it is real. And a lot of us can see that. We can see, when we look out in the sun, we can see the energy moving. We can see these little dots. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You see these little dots moving, and it's like the energy field moving around you. You can actually see light moving around. You can see energy moving about. Some people can see auras. Some people can see the magic that others can't see. And I couldn't see the magic. And I got Moldavite, and I was able to see that magic again. So if you want to get some free Moldavite, enter the giveaway below, because it's just getting more and more expensive because of how rare it is and because it became a trend back on TikTok a while ago, and I actually know the person that started that trend. But man, I just want everybody else to experience the magic that I've experienced, and I'm tired of running from talking about it. I want to spread this awareness at least to other people, and it's your decision whether or not you want to try it. And there's a lot of fear that comes with it. I'm not going to deny that. There is a lot of things that will come up. There's a lot of things that might make you want to take the Moldavite off and get rid of it. There's a lot of things that are scary about it. But you are a wizard. You can create things out of thin air. And a lot of the most successful people in the world know that. A lot of the people that run this world know that. And that's why they want to keep you from knowing that. That's why they never want to tell you about all of these crazy ideas. And that's why people make it seem so crazy. It's such a lie. It's not true. But we've discovered so many things with science. We've discovered so many new inventions that would have seemed like magic. If you go back in time and give someone a phone or give someone a piece of technology that we have now, they might think it's magic. But it was really just science that we hadn't discovered yet. And one day I believe we will be able to discover what's actually going on with Moldavite and realize that the power is real because it's undeniable. So I love you all. Get your free Moldavite in the pinned comment and description, and watch all my Moldavite videos that are going to be popping up on the screen. Got a whole playlist of all the Moldavite videos. I love you all. Universal crystals forever.